Alexander Graham Bell was born in Scotland in 1847. From a young age, Bell was fascinated by sound and communication. His father and grandfather were both speech teachers. This early exposure to the science of sound influenced Bell greatly. He was particularly interested in finding ways to help the deaf communicate. Bell's early experiments focused on the mechanics of speech and hearing. He moved to Canada in 1870, and later to the United States. There, he continued his research into the transmission of sound. Bell's work eventually led him to the idea of the telephone. This invention would change the world forever. In the 19th century, communication over long distances was a slow and arduous process. The only options were the telegraph or sending letters. The telegraph, invented a few decades earlier, allowed for the transmission of messages over wires. However, it had limitations. The telegraph could only send one message at a time. It also relied on a system of dots and dashes, Morse code, which required specialized training to understand. Bell envisioned a device that could transmit the human voice over long distances. He imagined people being able to have conversations in real time, no matter how far apart they were. This vision drove Bell's research and fueled his determination to overcome the technical challenges. Bell's experiments with sound transmission intensified in the 1870s. He worked tirelessly in his Boston laboratory, often late into the night. Bell experimented with various materials and designs for his invention. He understood that sound waves could be converted into electrical signals. The challenge was to find a way to transmit and then convert those electrical signals back into audible sound at the receiving end. A pivotal moment occurred in 1876. Bell, assisted by his partner Thomas Watson, successfully transmitted his voice over a wire. The now famous words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you," marked the birth of the telephone. Section 4. The ring heard around the world. The invention of the telephone was met with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. Some people saw its potential to revolutionize communication, while others dismissed it as a mere novelty. However, the impact of the telephone was undeniable. It quickly gained popularity, and telephone lines began to spread rapidly across the globe. For the first time in history, people could have real-time conversations with others miles away. Businesses could communicate more efficiently with suppliers and customers. Families and friends separated by distance could stay in touch more easily. Section 5. A legacy of connection. Alexander Graham Bell's invention transformed the world in profound ways. It broke down barriers of distance and revolutionized the way we communicate. The telephone paved the way for countless other inventions and technologies. Radio, television, the internet, and mobile phones all owe a debt to Bell's pioneering work. Today, we live in a world where instant communication is taken for granted. We can connect with anyone, anywhere, at any time. This interconnected world is a testament to the enduring legacy of Alexander Graham Bell and his remarkable invention.